Yo, yo, yo. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hope you guys having a good day. It's been quite a harsh day for the industry. I, uh, I, uh, I've had my share of opinions on what has gone live this morning. Well, overnight, technically, with the whole news about Activision Blizzard and everything that's been going on in the company. Again, I've shared a lot on social media, on Twitter, about my own take of this, and you can feel free to go visit and check what I've said. But the TLDR is that like this is a problem that is really long rooted in the industry's culture, and the fact that at the end of the day, this is a culture bred and that was created originally by a lot of male Caucasians. That whole bro culture is, I would say, is a cute way to call it. Cute just in the sense that it's nothing in comparison to the reality. It's much uglier than what it is. And throughout my career, I did call out a lot of people through the proper channel, through HR, etc. But like, these things will never change until the root of the problem is removed, and the root of the problem is really old veterans, old generation of really hyperly fed patriarchy leadership in all these companies that you really haven't acclimated to how the world has changed and what society should be these days. But anyway, I'm not gonna dwell that much into it. It's been a long day, and it took quite a toll on my mind to read about some of the stories. Like, I've heard stories, but I've never heard these crazy stories before. So it's quite hard to hear all this and to read. But if you're in that situation, which actually exists in a lot of other industries, do your thing. Use your privilege as being a male, and that has and question a lot of things that your leadership might have in your companies, and or might be doing wrong, and call them out for their bullshit, because I mean that's the starting point. You have to do something about it. So in any case, back to today's stream. We're gonna showcase two games, two indie games. We're gonna start first with Black Skylands, which we were supposed to stream last week, but with the flood I had in my house, and the crazy clog as well in our kitchen, that didn't really help. I had to monitor so that the flood doesn't take over basically the whole house. So we're gonna check out Black Skylands. It's quite an interesting isometric RPG with a lot of fun action, and a sort of dual side of the way it works. Like because you can play as the main character, but you can also play and control your ship, because the whole world is based on these kind of like silos of worlds and realms up in the air, which are elevated in the air, and there's a kind of like sky pirates and whatnot. It's in early access at the moment. They haven't really released the full launch day, but we're giving away a code for the game. You'll see in the chat the tweet. The link to the tweet that you need to retweet and like on my Twitter channel. And basically at the end of the stream we will announce the winner. I'm gonna I'm gonna retweet it again. We have around 22 people that have entered this giveaway, and we'll basically at the end of the day, at the end of the stream, sorry, we will. I will just drop it here in the chat just to make it easier. And you can just go ahead, like and retweet and I'll do the draw at the end. So without further ado, we're gonna switch to the game. Lower the sound of the music just to make sure it's all good. All right, here we go. You guys let me know if the music of the game itself is too high, and I will adjust accordingly. So the style is a bit like an 8-bit, like a kind of cell, a bit-based graphic. I'm gonna start a new game, fresh game. I've played very briefly, so I just know the basics. But it's a good premise to a story, and it's really fun to play so far. So this is the main character. Her name is Eva. Well, it's her birthday. Her dad is back. All right. So here's this is how you control it. So you move left and right. It's built by it's done by Tiny Build. They're quite a known company. They've done a lot of games over the years, and I think probably you might have heard of a lot of their games without realizing who they are. So I'll give you an example. There's that really iconic game, Hello Neighbors, for example. That's done by them. There's also Graveyard Keeper and Secret Neighbor, so like all the offshoot of the Hello Neighbor universe as well. So right, we're gonna go move around, speak to the dad. All right. Anyway. I'm not gonna bore you with the progress, so we can actually see some of the gameplay and etc. So the whole objective, we're gonna go to to his ship. Oh, what's going on here? Strange. We're gonna go to his ship, and we're gonna get the what? Oopsie. Oh no, I died. I love that the house is called Fathership. All right, I'm gonna take the mystery box. I guess that's a gift for me. Yep. So we moved it here, and here we go. So, up. There we go. Why is it still asking me to get the box? Then select the box and open it with E. Ah, okay. All right. So we open the box. We got the box. There we go. We're gonna bring it over to the house. It's probably my gift. I'm gonna put it on the ground. There we go. All right, I'm gonna speak to the father. Probably gonna go and say happy birthday and shit. A gift for me. All right. What a good father. Gifting a gun to his daughter on her birthday. I guess that's how they roll in the Sky Pirate universe. All right. There we go. All right, take the pistol. All right. All right. So where are we gonna go? I'm gonna go speak to Kane. Oh, he's at the pier. Hello, Kane. Kane the hunter. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we're gonna have to shoot stuff. Shoot what? 15 times. Alright. Alright, so it seems like it's getting into the premise that, you know, eventually you're gonna become a pirate in training and then you're gonna get your own ship. So yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna patch your dad's ship. There's all these weird creatures that fly around, which we're gonna see a little bit more in the story as well. All right. All right, so we got the repair kit, and now we're gonna just jump to the ship, and we're gonna fix the hole on the ship. There we go. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna take the helm, and so that's the other aspect of the game. So you can basically maneuver these sky ships, I guess, in a sense, and they kind of play like a they're actually controlled similar to what is it called, a shmup, so a shoot 'em up. So you got your, you know, like forward, upward, left and right, and then you got shooting and but also ship fuel, etc. So it's got this like kind of survival element, almost like a what is it called? Don't starve and stuff like that. So you gotta keep on monitoring how you're using your ship. Oh, that's kind of cute. Alright, so now that we're here, we dock, and then we jump to the helm. We're gonna buy some canister of fuel, which we're gonna drop here. Whoop. And we're gonna put it inside, and are we gonna... Oh, shit, okay. Completely forgot that part. Let's take it. And we're gonna fuel, fill it up. Look, 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 look. I don't know if you can see it, but it's basically, there's a little counter on the side, right above my head, that kind of like show gradually how you're filling the tank. So. Oh, what is that? Shit. No. What the hell? Oh my god. Is that a... Yeah, that's a bug. Alright. Hold the E. There we go. And now we can place the canister so we can... Ah, come on. Put it... And then we're gonna talk to Fang, which I assume is the guy. There we go. So take back the helm. Get back. And so everything you hit actually is gonna damage your ship. So you gotta be a little bit careful here. Sorry about that. My mouse is a bit all over the place right now, so it's getting out of the screen. There we go. Perfect docking. I feel like I'm playing Sea of Thieves all over again. What is this? Ooh. Alright. So where's our Air's Fang? Other young earner. Alright, so I guess it's the hunter. I gotta find your brother right now. Ah. Thank you. Oh. Oh wow. I didn't try that last time I played it. That's a fun combo. Let's see if there's anything else we can collect. Chessium is, here's your brother. Harvest. I love it. All right, and there we go. Back in the main area, and we're gonna just drop him here. All right, I'm gonna take your brother and take him back to the ship and take him home. I love that he's still inside the box. I love this. So like with the little mouse, the middle button, like the scroll wheel, you basically control. You can see the cannons, how they're armed. It's kind of funny. It's good because it's like automated the way. So like, you know, like when you press up and down, you're basically like kind of like putting a measure on how much throttle you want to put in the engine, and it kind of locks in the end. All right. Yep. I know that. There we go. All right, so we're gonna take our brother. As the head of engineers, you must understand that, Allah. It's a bit witty. Hey, Forsen, Witcher on mobile? No, I mean, I only have time for one AR kind of like collecting game, and my go-to has always been the OG, so Pokemon Go. I actually played quite a lot of the what is it called, the Harry Potter, like the, you know, Hogwarts themed one, which was quite fun, but it's just like, you know, it doesn't have that deep connection or like that appeal that Pokemon Go had, so I kind of like I kind of stopped playing. But I still play actively Pokemon Go. But I'm probably gonna try the Witcher one. I'm just not really that interested, even though, you know, like I have a deep love for the Witcher franchise, and I've read most of the books because that was part of my job back in the days, to understand better the Witcher franchise and the Witcher universe when we when I partially worked a bit on the Witcher 3. All right, you'll see when I grow up. That's how everyone travel. Blah blah blah. All right, cool. Let's get on. Let's get on with it. Let's get some action. Show some action for these people in the audience. It's a lot of work for someone's birthday. All right, just in time. Show the heads of the faction my discovery, or do you want to walk? Yep, I've walked enough. All right, so that's when things start happening right now. So here's a commander. Ah, and there's a scientist, of course, with some book with some funny looking little squid on. Not sure what that symbolizes, but I guess we'll figure it out with the lore. Also, yes, I'm still Blizzard will have a new AR title. That is correct. I'm not sure how much of it was revealed. I can tell you that yes, it's been in the work since for a year, more than a year now. I'm not sure why they didn't announce it yet, but I assume. But again, you know, there's so much complication right now with Activision Blizzard and what they hope to achieve as a business. They need to fix their own shit right now before they can consider thinking about expanding into the mobile landscape. Let them finish Diablo Immortal, which looks like it's gonna be pretty decent. I mean, I've been part of the internal alpha. We've worked with the devs a lot, and it plays really nice. It's just I would like to, you know, see it finally launched, and so we can actually enjoy it. And yes, it's on mobile, whatever, but it's actually pretty good, and some, you know, even graphically speaking, it kind of looks better than even Diablo 3 at some extent. So, oh, what is this? Some sort of weird creature. Oh, so you found some sort of species called the Swarm. I guess heavily influenced by StarCraft here. So they got into the storm and they found a creature. Yeah, I'm a Diablo fan too. It's such a shit day to talk about Blizzard, considering everything that has been spoken about today. And it's, you know, I'm heavily conflicted because, like, I've done a lot of things to try to help and try to, you know, call out some of the bullshit that was happening in the company. But, you know, well, it wasn't enough. And it's just because, like, how can you how can you kill, you know, the root of the problem, which is like a big hydra, and every time you get rid of a head, you know, you have so many other heads coming out. Oh shit. Oh snap. He just shot 7 years or 1 year later? 7 years later. Oh wow. Oof. Well, that escalated quickly. Hey Mars, how you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're good. As a reminder, we're giving away a code of this game, so Black Skylands. All you have to do is retweet a specific I'm living for the Blizzard tea. I'm pretty good. Well, yeah, I'm pretty good as well. I've you know, I'm a bit really, I would say angry is the proper word right now at everything that I've read about Blizzard this morning. So it's snap. She's like wrapping up some coffins. That's a bit sad. But yeah, I mean, you know, things could be better in that company, especially in a lot of other companies. I wouldn't say it is what it is. I mean, this is, you know, this is a long story. This is years and years of that bullshit happening, and you know, and it's not just Blizzard, it's not just Activision, it's a lot of other gaming companies. Could I have a link to this morning info? Actually, I've spoke a lot about it this morning on Twitter, so you can read that thread. But mainly, there's a lawsuit in California against Activision Blizzard for numerous sexual harassment claims and from a lot of people at Blizzard that use. So it's really ugly stuff. All right. This guy is always hungry. I feel like it's that's a lot of coffins, a lot of dead people. There we go. So yeah, if you guys want to get into the giveaway, all you have to do is very simple. There's a link. I'm gonna repost a link since you guys just joined. I'm gonna repost the link to the. There's a tweet on my Twitter channel. All you have to do is retweet that, and then which I just dropped right now. All you have to do is retweet and like it, and you have to be a follower as well. We have around 22 people that have entered this, and then basically at the end of the stream, we'll announce the winner. I'll announce the winner on Twitter as well, just in case you've missed the announcement. It's a still early access game at the moment. Obviously, it starts slow. This is just the beginning. We're learning some of the basics of the game. Ooh, that's a big team of pirates coming in. Look at these bad boys. Kane the Falcon. All right. All right, so it seems like there's a storm. There's a sort of a clash right now. They're trying to fight this swarm that comes out of a sort of a black storm in the sky, because obviously the whole premise of the world is that it's a bunch of Skylands. So yeah. All right. Just a reminder, this game is on PC so far. I haven't heard if it's coming out on other platform, but I could check right now. Let me just be extra sure. Where is Black Skyland? There we go. Yep, it seems like it's only on PC for now. But again, I mean, you know, it's not a demanding game, so it's not like you need a beefy computer to play it. It does run pretty well. You can go as high as 90 FPS, so at a 4K, and you know, I like this kind of like 8-bit style of graphics. You know, kind of reminiscence of you know, like Stardew Valley and whatnot. Also, a lot of other upcoming games like Eastward from what is it called? From Chucklefish, for example. All right. So I'm leaving. The earners need to be at the moth nest. It's hard for everyone or not. What did we do to? All right. All right, so it seems like there is a crafting and like sort of a in kind of a yeah, there you go. So we can rebuild the city, I guess. So that has and kind of funny that I was talking about Stardew Valley. So we're gonna have to build some stuff. So go to the blackboard by the clear construction site and build a garden. So we're gonna hold that, and here's our garden being built. All right, so now that we built the garden, we can plant some cabbage seeds. Up, and there we go. So obviously there's a timer. I don't think it's active while the game is offline, and so I guess you can do other stuff in the meantime, just to you know, kind of figure like just to kind of like preemptively and smartly plan your voyages basically. And by the way, it's not just on Steam. The game is also on GOG and on Epic Games store. But the code that we'll be giving away is for Steam. And all right. All right. Let me just adjust my my standing desk mat, just because I'm slipping a little bit. All right, so, oh, there's a tablet. Look at that technology, man. I like the graphics here around the hand. Okay, so before you fly to the island, compare your power with the power of the island. If your power is less than that of the enemy, your skull icon will appear above their head. Such enemy will be extremely difficult to defeat without raising your power. So that's the RPG element, obviously. So the fuel station is here. We've been through here. It seems like we need to go here, right? There's a couple of requests. There's one here, there's one here, and that's what I can see right now on the map. I really like the graphical aspect here. It's pretty nice. We can also zoom out, zoom in. So here we go. So that's the amount that I was saying about. So like you have that little skull right here. That measured basically your level. So your level is just 0 at the moment. So almost everything is going to be difficult to progress to. So obviously the first thing we can only get to is the Mills Island. That would be the easiest one. And then we could probably get a little bit better. Then you got a resource, you got an overview of your skyship, right? So you got your cannon, which I've talked about. There's some extra component, because like everything that you add into your ship is gonna kind of play like the ship is its own character in a sense, like with its own RPG attributes, you know, like weight, how much cargo you can hold, the speed, etc., and stuff like that. So it's quite interesting. So like for example, the hull right now it has a +3. It has a limit of how much you can carry. The cannons have a power of 70. The sail is the ship power in terms of like flying and whatnot, and there's obviously like other part to in that process. Then you have equipment. So you got a certain type of guns you can also equip, and then you have your journal. So what you got to do. So right now we got to go to the fuel station. So which we're gonna do right now. What the hell? I just heard a cat. Not sure if it was inside the game or one of mine. So, because anyway, we gotta wait. It's pointless to just wait for 7 minutes for cabbages to, you know. So, there we go. Let's get to the fuel station. Hold E to open the shipyard menu. Blah, blah, blah. Leave the helm. Yep. There we go. It's already equipped. All right, let's go. It seems like the speed only stops once. Oops. A little bit of damage, only 5. All right. I don't need fuel anyway. Alright, so that's Elsie, the little girl that we saw in the beginning of the game. She's obviously trying to help. Anyway, Kane will be watching the fathership carefully. He'll be back soon, trust me. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so there we go. Here's a pistol. Here's our assault rifle. Oh, some hardcore stuff, eh? We gotta talk to the vendor, and we gotta buy some ship ammo. I'm gonna get just maybe 200 of those and a repair kit just to be extra safe. And I think we have enough fuel anyway, so we're ready. We can get our shit sorted here. I'm gonna drop the ship ammo. Oops. There we go. Just already inside, and let's go. So that's what I was talking about the cannons. So, oh, look at that. So cannons shoot depending on which mouse button you're clicking. So I'm gonna test it out, for example, on those rocks. There you go. Or if you shoot the right one, it will shoot the right cannon. And it's kind of nice that it has this recoil, like where it just kind of like push you away from the shot. It's a bit like, you know, actual ships. Oh, it's not a friendly. Alright. Here's our first island. Or maybe that's not where we need to go, actually. Let me see. It says 44 meter away. I must be in here. Yeah, it must be in here. Oh, you can shoot them with the ship. That's fun. Yeah, let's just get rid of these fast. Alright. Kind of reminds me of Sea of Thieves in that aspect, how you want to loot and bring it back to your ship. Whoa! Oh, hello there. Alright, here's some harvesting here. Take it to our ship. Actually, let's take it just closer to the ship. Yeah, I think we can drop it here, and then we'll pick it up later once. Not sure if you can actually do anything with the bush. One hour. Nope. What is this? Nothing. Ah, look. Hey, Deha. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. It's been a while, man. Haven't seen you in ages in here in the channel. Here. All right, let's replenish ammo and let's get on with it. Whoop. Whoops. It's interesting to aim with those the dual thing. because like technically the more you shoot, you can actually see the recoil path, which is actually quite fun in its own way for something isometric. You can carry everything, man. The hell? Look at that. Oh no, that's an explosive barrel. Alright, let's harvest that wood and drop it in that warehouse thingy, since you can pick it up in any other warehouse. Maybe we should take these. Can we take these turrets in? Oh, lovely. Nothing in the houses. Thank you. Well, I guess those are some sort of... Hello? It doesn't want to read. Alright. It doesn't want to read. I want to read, man. Anyway, so I guess we're done with this island. So let's just keep on going. What are we giving away? We're actually giving away a copy of this game, which is still in early access at the moment on Steam, and we're giving it away by just if you follow the instruction on the tweet, that should be more than enough. All you have to do is retweet, like, and follow my page. Obviously, a specific tweet on my page. Nope. I don't think I can do it. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here and just get rid of... The gun mechanic is... Alright. So, we finished this island. This island is ours now. So you see, this has now eliminated and changed to the liberation. So now we can kind of like, there we go. All right. Stick that in. What? Where are you going? Put it in the hull, and let's keep on going. All right. Now, next, we gotta go to another island and liberate that one. And my assumption is that now that we liberated these, we will be able to like kind of, you know, most probably we'll be able to. How am I doing on fuel? Most probably we'll be able to expand like our kind of like environment. Ooh, there's an injury here. Break, let's fix that. There we go. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Forgot how we open the map. So we're gonna go to... I guess we could go to this one, the Windy River. That makes sense. Yeah. Let's go there. Oops. So that was the place where I was... Ah, there's something here. I'm gonna just grab it because I think that's the repair kit on that ship. Yep. Anything in the hold? Let's see if there's anything else. Yep, let's just put it in. so that we can make sure that we're always ready in case anything happens. Oof. Oh. What? Oof. There's a pool table. I guess I'm gonna be able to. Okay. I guess we could take that. Can I put it in the hall? That's a bit silly. Not sure what's the angle here of the pool, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, so we're low on ammunition, we're low on health, so we're gonna go back to... Oof, that's a lot of damage actually on the ship. Alright, let's go back to the one we freed. So we can... what a squeeze. Ah, nope. Come on. Go fishing. What do you mean go fishing? Ah. That's cute. Huh. Alright, let's continue. Let's see the map where we're standing right now. So I got, yeah, so we got the other map, which is right with the other thingy, which we freed right here. So we'll be able to recharge and replenish a little bit our, especially our ammunition. There we go. Sister, if you're reading this, then you managed to get where you need to be. I found it. I found our father's diary. Read it. All right. I have to read a whole diary. Diary, blah blah blah, it's all my fault, blah 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 blah. Okay. He blames himself for starting for the eternal storm. Alright, I guess we're obliged now to get back to the ship and go back to the main ship. In any case, like, we're not gonna dwell that much into the game right now because that would be ruining a lot of the storyline. So we're probably, once we get there, we're gonna save and then we're gonna take a short break so we can prepare for the next game, which we're gonna which we're not giving away, but still, you still have the chance to enter the giveaway from now until the end of the stream, which will roughly end in about an hour and ish. So yeah, just a heads up. Nope. Okay, I can actually dock here. Yep, let's leave the helm. I'm gonna take the pool table. I'm gonna put the fish scrap metal, wood, stone, and yep, that's about it. Oh, nope. Alright, can we go directly to here? Nope, we can't. Oh. Whoops. There we go. And now we're gonna dock. Add an actual docking station, because I think that's just a warehouse. There we go. Alright. Let's leave the helm and let's get out. Alright. I should probably clean up that mess here. What is this? Why am I the only one cleaning up the mess in the city? Oh man, you know, there's a known streamer, there's a streamer I know from South Africa, Rusty Pie Lover. Also used to play, I used to support him a lot during my tenure at Blizzard. Really like a massive fan of Overwatch, and specifically like Ash and Bob. Like he had like, I think he had like Tuesday Bob nights where he would only play as Ash throughout the night. But he's been actively playing a lot of Stardew Valley, which is and I think he would easily dig this game a lot, because like it's got like that element of like rebuilding the city, rebuilding the place, and kind of like this kind of, I would say, village management kind of style. But you know, you have that extra point here where you have that RPG element as well, plus you know, the kind of the combat, the live combat or action combat in the game as well. All right, supplies. So here we go. If you guys remember at the beginning, we planted some cabbage. Why are you looking at me like that? So now we can harvest them. And we got some cabbage. Now we can drop in the warehouse for the, well, for the goodness of the people, I guess. Right, so I gotta, oops, there we go. We're gonna put this in the warehouse, which I think is here. Yep. And now we can probably garden more. Nope, we're out. All right, so build an armory. Where are we gonna build an armory now? So we have enough tools, we have enough stuff, so let's build the armory. Busy bees. And there we go. Ah, there's some upgrade path too. Alright, so craft. The power of the equipment and the power of the ship are important indicators of the player's power, blah blah blah, etc. So obviously, like I said, technically you have two characters in this game. You have the main character, which you're controlling, but also your own ship acts as its own character. So you gotta always get into a situation where you want to get better and enhance both parts, so you can actually go more. So like right now, for example, you can buy more weapons because you have the armor. You can add some mods, which will obviously add a lot of stuff, a lot of attributes to each weapons. You got some equipment like a light armor, light boots. Like, you know, I would assume that once you're upgraded, you can also get better armor, better boots, and stuff like that. And then some upgrades. Not sure what they do here. So flashlight, I would assume it's so you can see in the light. Backstabs. You will be able to deal huge damage to an enemy by hitting them with a hook in the back. Alright. So, and Luma energy, so I guess that's your own health and whatnot. Alright, so they're asking us to craft a shotgun, so we're gonna just do that. Oop, there we go. And apply the backstab upgrade in the armory. Alright, and done. There we go. I'm a fully fledged killer. So now we have a new moth coming. I don't know why moth or like messenger in this world, but it's kind of cute. fly quick to the big water island. The situation with the Falcons is getting worse. Looks like they found my hiding place. All right. Anyway, so that's about it. That's what I wanted to show you, at least to give you a glimpse and kind of overview of what the game is all about. The game is actually quite affordable, and it seems like they're building it in the right way. It has like quite an active player base. Not that it matters. It's not like it's multiplayer or anything, but like it's nice to have an active community so you can actually chat and figure out stuff and kind of like understanding other players and what they're doing, etc., and kind of learn from them, right? So I think it's currently, if I'm not mistaken, it's around, let me just triple check. So in Europe, it's around 17 euro. So my assumption is around $16 in the US. So you guys can do the quick math to understand roughly. But really easy to find on Steam. You just have to write Black Skylands. And like I said, this is not a non-known developer. This is a developer who's quite active and always supports the community and always supports its game. It's the guys that made Hello Neighbors and Hello Neighbors 2 and Secret Neighbors, obviously the offshoot kind of like secondary story of. So I'm gonna just quickly save right now. Saving quick. Okay, yes, I will join the server later, my boys. So yeah, we're gonna take a very quick, very quick break, just so I can set up the second game that we're gonna play. The second game that we're gonna play is, from what I heard, is very challenging. At least that's what I heard. I'm not really entirely sure if it is, but it's called Mini Motorways. It released, I think, originally on mobile, but it's quite a interesting. It's basically a strategy simulation game where you have to design roadmap for a city, because like I lived a lot in the Middle East, and if anything is the bane of existence of being in the Middle East is bloody traffic jams. Urban planning is quite a daunting and challenging thing in everywhere in the world. So it's kind of a micro, I would say, like a series of games that you can play, or like really chill stuff to do. But it can get infuriating because things can get quite quick and etc. So you're gonna have to build this traffic network one road at a time and kind of basically help the city become bigger. It's done by a team in the NW is cool. Will you play some soon? I'm not sure what you refer by NW here, to be fair. New World. Yes, I did. I did a stream actually on Tuesday where I gave away 2 codes. Pretty cool. I very much enjoyed it. I'm on the content creator program for the game as well. So I might do more of that content, but probably when the game is fully live. At the moment, I took a risk playing the game, and my PC really suffered. I think after around right about as we were crossing the 2-hour stream, I got hit with a computer freeze. Basically, I didn't even notice from my computer monitoring system that my GPU was hitting close to the mark of 100 degrees, and my CPU as well. So it kind of like, basically froze. So I had to open the. It's also an issue. One, because my NZXT mid tower doesn't really have the best flow, to be fair. It really it really looks cool as a tower, but really, to be honest, the airflow is so much shit in that tower. I just don't understand why they don't just do a mesh in the front, instead of just like closing it completely and kind of like relying on this like side tiny little mesh as if like so much air is gonna come in. Like, I got a good flow. Like, I've done the best I can with the fans I got. So I got some good Corsair levitating silent fans, like the big size. So I got two from the front that are supposed to bring in air into on a negative what do you call a pressure from the down, so that it can go through the GPU, because the GPU is on a parallel level, so it can takes that air in, cool off, and then dump upward, and then it gets sucked up by the above fan, so the expulsor. Then I also have an intake a fan that is linked to a coil and an IO kind of like CPU cooler, which is doing really good job. Like, I'm playing Destiny like in full specs, 4K widescreen, uncapped frame rate, etc. I've never encountered that heat, but the problem is New World had like in the closed beta, a lot of people realized that sadly they did a very amateur mistake that actually a lot of companies do, is that they had an uncapped FPS in the entire part of the game. So things like menus had uncapped FPS, which was ridiculous, because like like I loaded the game, and by the time I had to wait in the queue, and even during the queue it was running at like 300 FPS per second. So it was just ravaging that GPU the entire time while I'm waiting for 30 minutes to get into the game. So it's quite problematic. It also affected a couple of people, other streamers I've noticed online, and I was starting like jump from like one streamer to another second day in the morning, just to give them a heads up. I know that some other streamers, one that I really follow a lot, called Glad, he's quite a known Destiny streamer, his 3090 fried, but it turned out like it was quite a known thing with the EVGA 3090 series. But anyway, all that technicality aside, good game, really solid. I really like the fact that there's no subscription. You just pay one time and you get to enjoy a big MMO. Not too fond, I would say, of the theme, because like for me, first of all, like New World, the first thing I think about New World is I think of like Christopher Columbus and all the bad shit that is linked to that discovery, slavery, killing natives, etc. Like, there's so much bad history with there's so much ugliness in colonization, basically, and that's, in a sense, that's what New World is all about. It's like they went to this distant land and they're here to colonize it, and they're like, oh yeah, there's just monsters and like some other creatures there, but we're just gonna get rid of them and like make this ours. So there's that trickiness, I would say, in the theme, but if you I think in general it's a solid game so far, and I think it's even for closed beta with a large amount of players on different server, I think it went well for the first day. So let's see, we might do some more, but yeah, anyway, side tangent here on New World. Thanks for the call out, Kappa. I know you like to ask this question randomly in transition. So we're going to take a very quick break, just so I can hit the loo, switch to the new game, and then, so we can discover. Quick reminder, we're still doing a giveaway for Black Skylands that you guys have seen before. I'm just dropping the instruction once more in the Twitch chat, and most probably the bot will also do the same. All right, so we'll see you guys in less than 2 minutes. So you guys can refresh as well, and we'll be right back.